News at this hour. A Harris County sergeant ambushed and raped by an inmate in her own office is sparking scathing questions about what is happening inside the state's largest jail. The veteran of the sheriff's office is now recovering at home, we're told, as investigators work to find out the gaps in the security system. Melissa Correa outside the county jail tonight. Melissa?
Hey there, Len. The inmate now charged with that brutal beating was actually in county lockup facing 2 other cases of sexual assault. We're told that female sergeant was one of 2 supervisors on her jail floor that day. And after she was ambushed and sexually assaulted, she actually had to phone someone for help. This afternoon, we are raising questions about safety and staffing inside one of America's largest county jails.
She is well loved and respected by many. It shakes one to the core because this is so unusual.
A female jail supervisor ambushed and sexually assaulted in her own office. The Harris County Sheriff now confirming an investigation into how an inmate
took advantage of an opening, saw perhaps a gap in the system.
That probe comes as the Harris County Sheriff's Union demands more help for burned out jailers, worried for their own safety. Inmates have launched 1,200 assaults on jailers so far this year. Monday's beating, the most brutal.
The staffing is a concern. The assaultive behavior that we're seeing is a concern.
The backlog in the courts is another. Harris County inmates average 200 days in jail before trial. The state average is 60.
County jails are not meant to be long-term stays. So what happens, all the perfect storm of high population, little movement, little court movement.
Sheriff Ed Gonzalez says a bulk of the inmates locked up in county right now are maximum security level. Even with a recent infusion of 100 more jailers, Harris County is meeting the minimum state ratio, 1 jailer per every 48 inmates.
When you're talking about the largest jail in Texas and the 3rd largest in the country, it's a city within a city. It's a huge operation. We have been exploring the possibility of having to outsource again.
Sending some inmates to other county jails in Texas or neighboring states. Harris County says it last did that in 2017.
Like I said, we're working on this. We're not minimizing and saying everything's great. No, it's not.
But with budgets to balance and starting pay for a county jailer at $40,000.
There's some things that need improvement, but I do not believe structurally that the jail is broken per se.
The Harris County Sheriff's Union has its own opinion, and they're continuing our conversation into safety and staffing inside the Harris County Jail. Look for that continued coverage tonight on KHOU 11 News at 10. Len, as I talk it back to you, as for that brutal assault, part of the investigation is figuring out if anyone failed at their job. So far, no one's lost their job because of Monday's beating, but the sheriff says given the current protocols and staffing in place, they're looking into all of that. Possibly changes are on the way.
Yeah, really a lapse there in security, definitely. Melissa, thank you.